हाँ मैंने गलत किया अभी तो
अब एक मिनट चाहिए। So, hi everyone. I'm Sanjana, working as a lead in IQVIA. So, I'm having experience around 10 years in Sitecore. So, today I'll be having a session on Sitecore Send. So, basic key feature I'll be covering. Let's see, based on the time, I'll try to cover all the basic things, or else we'll cover the main things today. Yeah. So, today's agenda is we'll have what is Sitecore Send and why it is used, and audience management and segmentation, campaign demos, and we have API keys also, which Sitecore Send is having. So I have set up few API keys as well, and yeah, Q&A session if anything. Yeah. So let's start understanding what Sitecore Send is. Sitecore Send is nothing an marketing tool where marketers can easily create and send a campaign to a particular audience. So it is easy. There is no developer required. Easily it can be done, and we have key feature like you can target a particular audience. So based on their analytics, so they can check and we can change how the traffic is going on, and yeah, all the basic campaign things can be handled here. So why we are choosing Sitecore Send? So here, if you see, it can be integrated with other CRMs as well as it is compatible with Sitecore products. And personalization, as I said, it is easy to personalize. We have a set of rules. Based on that, you can target your audience. And automation, there is no manual effort needed. There is an automation trigger also to send an email. And yeah, analytic and insights, you have a dashboard, detailed dashboard, you can export it, and you can have the you can set up the way you need the reporting. So yeah, that is there. And yeah, it is easy to use. As I said, non-developers also can use this. Mainly it is designed for the marketers. Yeah. So first we'll go. Okay, sorry. Yeah. First, we'll go to audience management and segmentation. So it is nothing but we'll have a collection of emails. Like it's nothing but a subscribers where they are eligible. Sorry, yeah, who are subscribers who are going to receive an email from the organizers. So I'll show you in the demo. Maybe how to switch. Which
कौन सा
demo? Share anyone. So okay, one by one I want to show the email.
which one
That's okay, I can go, but how to show the email? It's not even opening.
Back. Yes, I will see there. So ticket कर दूँ? Ticket कर दूँ? No, not so.
Hmm?
Which one you want?
So, yeah. So this is nothing but the mailing list. As I said, it is a list of email address who have subscribed to receive an email from an organization. So let me try to create a new mailing list. So you have to give any name. Here you can add a member. So these are the default fields which email template is giving for us. So in this, the required field is mail is only the email. So others are optional field. So let me create a member. Yeah, if you see member has been created and he is active, which means he is ready to receive an email from this campaign. Then let me go to this create custom field. So based on the organization, you might require other fields as well to be captured. For example, first name, last name, or a date of birth. So in that case, you can have the custom field added over here. Let me add few. And yeah, here, if you see, if you want to make this as a required field, you can add it. And this hidden concept is something different. I'll come back to this. So you have a date here. And this personalization tag is nothing but if you want to send a user dynamic content. For example, usually nowadays we get like, hi, your name. It is a dynamic, right? So you can use this tag in your email template and it will be dynamically replaced in your email. So next, I'll go to this performance bulk action. So Sitecore is giving some inbuilt actions which we can do if you want to import a list of members to this mailing list. So that can be done here. And if you want to unsubscribe few people in this mailing list, that also can be done. So if you see here, we have set of inbuilt features available in place already. Let me give a demo on import members. So here also we have some inputs available here. You can send in CSV or Excel or paste it in a text. Let me take an example of Excel. So here, if you see, the details in the Excel have been populated here. Now you have to map it. So if there is a difference in the column naming or something, here you have feasibility to map to the particular field. So once the mapping is done, if you want to send an notification to any member, you can do add here, or else you can just import it. So if you go back to the section, you can see the view report. So what action I have done, you can see the progress here. So it is still queued. It will take around few minutes. So if you see now, it says added 9 members. So now once I go to this, see all members have been imported to this mailing list. So next, what I'll do is, now we have a list of audience to whom we need to send a campaign. So now we can have a campaign created. So in campaign also we have multiple campaign. So now I'll just show a regular campaign, how we can create it. So yeah, setting up, we'll give some details here. So campaign name, subject line, preview text is nothing but the highlighted text which we get in an email, which will give the focus of the user for which purpose the email has been sent, and from who is the sender. Even this also can be configurable. This is the basic which I have got. You can customize this as well. If you want to send a reply, analytics, for example, you can enable this if you have analytic tracking in your website. So in the website, if analytics is there, you can track like from this email campaign, the user have visited your website. To track that, you can enable this functionality. Yeah. So here, I'm selecting this mailing list. So here, you can design your campaign. So I'll take one create from the scratch so I can show what all features are there. So yeah, this is nothing but basic drag and drop functionality, like how we want to divide a page, like full width, then you can split it. So these kind of things you can do, and you have multiple, you can insert an image, button, text, social media icons are also predefined are there. To have some styles also in place available. So yeah, they have many features which is inbuilt here. So let me take a text field. So in the text field, personalization tag. So this is nothing but, as I said earlier, if you want to send a personalized message for the user, you can add it here. So dynamically the value get added. As you see here, first name, last name, which I added as a custom field, is available here. Here you can you have unsubscribe link also. In unsubscribe also you have a customization available. Soft opt-in, double opt-in. So double opt-in is nothing but you will send an email first like, are you okay to receive an email from an organization. If he clicks OK only, you can start sending a newsletter or a campaign. So that is also inbuilt. Let me write, just give a first name here, and so this is nothing but if you want to send the campaign immediately or if you want to schedule it, even that also can be done. So if you see here, you can set a time and the time zone is available here. Let me trigger for now, and here. So this feature is, if for non-openers, if you want to send one more email, this that also can be automated. So you can wait for a day or a month, then you can resend. While resending also, if you want to change the subject line, even that is also can be done here. So these are the key features. Let me turn this off for now. So now your campaign is ready. You can send it. So it takes some time to receive.
Promotions will know.
So if you see here, the campaign has been triggered and I received an email. So yeah, this is a regular campaign. So then let me switch to A/B testing campaign. So A/B testing campaign is nothing but you can send two version of email to certain set of audience. Then based on the interaction of the audience, you can trigger that email to the rest of the audience so that the interaction will be good. So it is almost in the similar fashion. Just if you see here, you have three set of versions here. You can have a different subject line, which is A and B, or the content. You can have a two different content or from. So these are the three basic versioning available here. And yeah, apart from this, it is one and the same. It is almost same. Let me try to create. There is one setting different from other. I'll show that. Same way, you need to select the mailing list to which is associated to this campaign. The same thing, you have to design the campaign. So I'm just reusing. So if you see here, many templates are already inbuilt. Sitecore is providing. So that also can be used, or you can build from the scratch. So this is something different apart from the regular campaign. If you see here, total email address I have is around 10. So you can choose for how many people you need to have the testing. So see, if I increase it, if you want to send 4 people, then you have to decide the winner. Then the rest 6 will be receiving that email. So you can have this customization here. And yeah, the next is how we are judging the winner. Is it based on opening, or you have any unique clicks available in the email? So that also can be configured here. And for how long your testing has to happen? Is it for 3 hours? Is it for 1 hour? Totally, it is giving for 24 hours. So once the 24 hours is done, it will opt for the winner, and the rest 6 members will be either getting A or a B email. So yeah, apart from this, it rest is the same. I'll just show the one which I already did it. I have the analytics available there. So this is the A/B testing which I did earlier. If you see here, it says A is the winner. If I go to this, so you can see 10 recipients received an email, only one had opened. So rest didn't open. Because of this, the A email was opened by a user. So rest has received the email A. Think, hope I'm not going fast. Okay. So I can show the analytics of the regular campaign also. So if you see here, you get all the details, number of clicks. If you unsubscribe also, you get this. And using like desktop or mobile, what are the custom fields, top recipients who had interactions, and you can export this as well. So you have here. Then let me go back to the mailing list. I'll show this one. So if I take this here also, you have all the active users, how many of them have been bounced and how many have unsubscribed. So here bounce is nothing but the user has not received an email. Is the email is a wrong email, or it has been spammed by the user. So one key thing here is, if the email is into bounce list, what happens is it will go and sit in suppression list. So this suppression list is nothing but moving forward in any of the campaign or any of the mailing list. If this user is added, mail will be not triggered to him. This is one key feature. So now the third type of campaign is automation campaign. So your automation campaign is nothing but based on some change in the mailing list or the data or the user interaction, you will trigger an email automatically. So those are like, it was different. It was not automatic. You are ruling out the audience and sending in campaign, but this is something automatic. For example, this can be used if you want to send a registration email. If a participant or someone is registered, then you can trigger. So I'll create one. So these are inbuilt, which I showed earlier. So now I'm creating a custom automation. So this is nothing but trigger. Trigger is on what change you want to trigger this automation. So here also you have multiple inbuilt feature available. So if you see here, when someone opens any campaign, if you want to trigger this automation, that also can be done. And yeah, you have many. If someone bounces from any list or someone complains, there are lot of inbuilt feature. So let me take a simple one. If a audience has been added to a mailing list. So here the earlier which I showed, right, mailing list. So I'm selecting the same thing. So demo. If a user is added to this mailing list, you have to trigger this campaign. So then if you want to have any condition or a filter, you can do here. So for example, I'll add a condition. So first name should be SAN. If this is yes, you can trigger an action, send an campaign. So here also same thing. You can have some campaign designing. It is almost similar to the campaign design, but this we call it as a template library where you can design your template. I'll just put hi. So it is better to choose unlimited because per day, how many times you can send this email, that also can be configured here. It is based on the business use case. You can choose this. Then select this. And the main thing is you need to activate this. If you do any changes, it will go to inactive state. So now I'll go back to the mailing list. I'll add a member to this. So I'm giving SAN because I had added a filter condition, or else I'll be not receiving an email. So now if you see, I would have received an email. Let's go to this. Mm. So if you see here, the email has been triggered based on some changes. So this is automation campaign. Okay. So one thing I wanted to show. So while creating a custom field, I was saying about one checkbox which indicate the hidden. If you want to hide this field somewhere, you have to check that checkbox. So Sitecore is providing for a default page for updating something at the mailing list for the user. So if you see here, I have selected last name as hidden. Because of this, for the user update page, that is not shown, which means you can't update that value moving forward from the user perspective from this page. If an admin or something, they can do the changes to it. And the double opt-in, which I was saying earlier. So what will happen is user will get an email. So on click of this, he'll give a confirmation like verification, like okay, I can receive an campaign or a newsletter from this email address. Once the verification happens, only he'll be start receiving the campaign. So yeah, this one is there. And I think pretty much I covered here. Yeah, this is all interaction in the tool. We have some API keys available as well. So Sitecore send us providing some API keys. Let me go to that. So it's the same thing what I explained, I've captured here. Yeah. So you have set of API keys already available. So for mailing list, subscribers, campaign, and to create a segments as well. So I have few in place. I'll just show that. So you have multiple available. So I didn't have a payload for all. I have for 3 now. To get the details of the mailing list. So what you need to do is, this is the endpoint, and here you have to give the mailing list ID which you need, and this is the API key. So if you give a send, what will happen is you will get all the details of that mailing list ID, how many fields are there and how many active members are there. So this can be used in your backend code if you need any logic there. And dynamically, if you want to create a mailing list, that also can be done. If you go to this body, you can give the name and what are the fields. If you want to have custom fields, those also can be given in this body. And yeah, this is to get the active users from the mailing list. In that case, you see, you get all the details of the subscribers. And yeah, many more are there. I've taken only 3 example. So yeah, any questions? I think almost I'm done with the demo. No questions. Okay, thank you everyone.